everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of 5 Minute Fridays. I'm Miranda.
And I'm Dan.
There we go.
And this is the post NAB versions of Dan and Miranda. We're still kind of recovering, I
Yep.
believe.
We're real. We're not holograms this week.
So as we do every week, we'll give you a very quick overview of our live streaming setup.
Yep. So, of course, streaming to YouTube and Facebook.
Using vMix Pro version 22.
PTZ Optics USB 20X camera.
The Xkeys mouse mat is still doing admirable service here. We're on Kindle Fire. Our Kindle Fire is bringing in vMix Social, so post us some comments.
Yep. And, of course, our Xkeys XK124 T-Bar with the video switcher key set. All right.
There we go. So NAB. Whew,
NAB.
what a week. We had the whole crew there, including Maggie, Miranda, Phil.
There we are.
TJ was doing replay demos for us. And that's our Deep, our UK redistributor in the glasses, and someone who will not be named after that. And you guys, you and Maggie were really busy.
Yeah, we
I
had a
was
few.
in the booth talking to a lot of people. You guys were off hitting it hard. So we got an interview, or we got a chunk of an interview that
Yep.
you guys did with the PTZ Optics folks. Let's
Yep.
play that.
Gonna give you a little teaser.
We just had an amazing interview with Mr. Tom Sinclair, and now we're here with some other friends. The ladies of Xkeys, we have Maggie and Miranda.
Hey.
How you doing, ladies?
Good.
Really good.
Thank
Thanks.
you for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
What a fun
Absolutely.
change of pace. It's just ladies up here.
It's
right
all
now.
ladies.
know.
I was just thinking that.
I'm
Girl
on
power.
camera now. Girl power. And
Yeah.
we decided to bring in Melissa, our intern, and
Hi.
replace Paul. Because we've got the two ladies of Xkeys over here, we said, you know what, let's get rid of all the male energy
Mhm.
and just take over.
It's the fearsome four. That's
It
what I
is.
keep hearing.
I like it.
That's our new nickname.
Fearsome
So
Four.
I can dig that. I can
The
dig
two
that.
PTZ Optics and two Xkeys.
Heck
Yum.
yeah.
I'm liking it.
That's
do.
awesome.
I'm sure
Yeah.
everybody in the chat's going to have a fun
yeah.
time with that.
We're
Yeah.
gonna have a
Fearsome
lot of
Four,
fun.
yep,
saying,
I
it's
like
all
it.
female.
And I do
Normally-
think we can all hold our own. So that is a good
Oh,
nickname for
absolutely.
us.
For
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, we could continue having
Absolutely.
Well, that was scary. You
Scary.
guys look like you were having too much fun, and that was a lot of females there.
Hey,
That's,
the Fearsome Four.
Fearsome
It was
Four.
awesome. We had a great time, and it was a good interview.
now you have a collection of shots you took around the floor.
I
that you
do.
walk us through.
Yep.
Xkeys everywhere.
Yep. Xkeys in the wild. So this is the Wirecast unit.
In the Wirecast booth,
Yep.
no doubt.
You can see underneath the monitor there's a small XK4 stick, and that is in the WT Vision booth. Here we have our XK124 T-Bar in the vMix booth.
Very nice.
And again, the T-Bar in Rushworks booth.
They were right next door. It was really
Yep.
interesting to see their layout and how they're using Xkeys.
Yep, good neighbors. Enco with their hot shot boxes, aka our XK80s.
Yeah, they use those to trigger sound effects. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, it was cool getting a in-depth look at their software. We've got our 12 jog and shuttle there. Pliant with the XK24.
Yeah, they have that set up to just run like the slideshow in their booth so that their salespeople don't have to worry about fumbling with a mouse or keyboard. They can just hit a slide that they want to show the customer and it comes
Makes
right up.
sense.
It's kind of a neat deal they have going there.
Unity with our XK40, hot off the shelf.
That was very cool. We'll talk a little bit more about that later.
Yep. PTZ Optics with the 124 T-Bar.
Hi, Mike.
And EVS with our XK16 stick and the 80 key back there.
Yeah, that was kind of my surprise too. They have our stick up there and using the 80 key, and what they were doing was live esports
Yep.
demo. It had that running the whole time.
Yeah, it was very cool.
What else do we have
What
here?
else? Well, so
Oh yes. Oh yes.
So there was a Streaming Idiots meetup
Yeah.
one day, and then we came back to our booth the next morning, and
We'd been cozied.
yes,
See all the green things over there, and
we had a visitor.
we had a visitor, Dan Sinclair. I don't know if the gang left him behind when they made their escape, but that kind of inspired you and Maggie.
Yeah, so Maggie and I decided to have a little fun with it. So we had a spare shirt laying
Yeah.
around.
Put him in an Xkeys shirt. That's only fitting. He's going to wrap us.
And then we took him on a few
He's
adventures.
playing soccer.
Yeah, so that's up in the WT Vision booth. We did an interview.
Wow.
There's this cool 3D booth that we went to, and the boys there were having a lot of fun. Oh, well, let's do a picture here. Let's do it with this background. He played some basketball.
Oops. Yeah.
We were holding hands in
Yeah.
Chiron's booth.
Yeah. And you're on the NAB show
You know,
stage.
yeah. I mean, hey, we were popular.
Oh.
And then PTZ Optics had their cameras in Microsoft's booth, so we just thought it'd be a cool shot.
Yeah, you had to try that. I got that.
Yeah. So we had some good adventures there. It was a lot of fun. You can only imagine how many looks you get carrying around a giant banana. But it's Vegas, so.
People are going to get the impression we had too much fun. It
Oh,
was
we
work
worked a
too.
lot.
We worked a lot.
That
but,
was working. We were promoting business.
we were very happy to sponsor the Streaming Idiots meetup along with many other companies that are on the koozie there. And we gave away our new one button with a switch interface to
This guy. He was extremely happy about it. He wanted a selfie. So we
Yes.
obliged.
Yeah, nice guy, and I'll be curious to see what kind of use he puts that to.
Yeah.
Well, we're running out of time here, but quickly, one of the coolest things I saw, actually, we had somebody come into our booth and tell us about this. We didn't know about it, excuse me. But this company, Unity Intercom, integrated our Xkeys. And what they do, they have a talkback system. Pardon me. For communicating with your camera people, your talent, whatnot. And they integrated Xkeys to trigger it.
Yeah. It was really cool talking with them, and our 40 key looks a lot like their
There was an old
yeah.
analog control box that looked very much like our 40 key. So I think it's going to be really cool for people that are used to using that box. They can just use the 40 key, and it was a very cost-effective solution too, from what the guys were telling me.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping we can get somebody from Unity to come onto the show
Yep.
and tell us a little bit more about that, because I think that's cool integration.
Absolutely.
Last but not least,
Last but not least.
we have a shout out. There was a winner selected for the Great Easter Church giveaway. And it's Neil Johnson, River of Life Church, Hastings,
Ta-da.
Minnesota. Congratulations, Neil and River of Life Church. They got a really nice cutting edge streaming package with vMix Pro and an Xkeys XK80 and some BTZ Optics cameras and an vMix reference system to run the whole thing.
Yep.
So, and then we're gonna work together. Tom Sinclair at Eastern Shore Broadcasting, I believe, is helping them coordinate that, set everything up, and we'll be involved too in helping them figure out their Xkeys layout and making keys for them.
Yep. Get them some nice keys.
So that was cool.
It was.
We watched a bunch of video. It took call out, and it wasn't easy picking the winner, but I think we got a good one. I think they're starting from the ground up, and we can be a big help in that. So that was cool.
So. It's a good winner.
So we passed our 5 minutes. Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
Let's wrap this, and we'll talk to you in the post show.
Sounds good. Bye.
Bye.
And we're back.
We are back, and we have some comments.
I mean, it's true.
It is true. Let's see. Oh, there's a game.
I'm having a beer for every time I hear you laughing. Going to be funny. Love it.
And
Yeah, so the full interview link is in the bio or underneath the video on YouTube.
on YouTube.
I'll throw it on the Facebook one as well.
We will do that. It was a very fun interview.
Yeah. We went over a lot of stuff.
I agree with this completely. That would help, definitely help the throat. Big announcement from whatever company seems missing.
Big announcement.
Are you talking about the BizRT buyout or acquisition, what do you want to call it, of New Tech? They're kind of downplaying that. It's like both companies are saying that things are going to continue. Yes, you can, and I would appreciate it if you'd get that to me right away.
Make it 2.
See, what was this? Carrying Dan Sinclair. Yeah. For those of you who don't know, Dan Sinclair is the name of the VMix mascot, the banana that these guys were carrying around. See, do we have any questions in here? Just comments. Good comments.
Yeah, it was a really good show. I always love going to those shows because you get to actually talk to the customers face to face instead of just on email and make some good connections.
I do appreciate that.
Thanks, Deeker.
Big announcement. What could Rudy be talking about?
What
Missing a big announcement.
Must not be that.
Not that it's necessary. Okay.
Okay. Sorry, Rudy.
Any questions out there? There's more banana stuff in the chat there.
Yeah, that was fun. Probably more fun than it should have been, but it was fun.
It's good to have fun after you've been working at that all day.
It's true.
And we talked to a lot of people. It's great. It was wonderful. We were a long mouse pad throw from the VMix booth.
Yeah.
And so there was a lot of interaction back and forth. They sent people to us. We sent people to them. As you know, we have such good integration that works out very well.
Yeah. It was very handy, very nice for them being so close.
Yep. Okay.
Looks like.
Rudy. I saw on Rudy's World of Live streaming, he's going to have to go in the hospital. I think that's a throat issue. So,
Oh, no.
Rudy, we wish you all the best there.
Get better soon.
We do like hearing your voice, so we want you back. And thanks for being such a faithful fan here.
Yes, appreciate it, definitely.
And Ken, thanks for watching us out there on Facebook.
Yeah.
Dietker, as always, I look forward to getting that beer from you. Maybe IBC?
There you go.
Hint, hint. Okay. Is there a plan to make a similar design like the XK80, but more keys? Well, we do have the 128.
Yep.
That's what we have there. And Maggie's coming about the banana adventure. Thanks for the question, by the way,
Yes, it did.
Dietker. And we did have, we showed off our new modular system, the X-Block system. So that might be something you want to look at, Dietker. We'll have that on display at IBC as well.
Yep. And Maggie and I talk about that in the PTC Optics interview as well.
Yep. What was the other? You guys did another interview, didn't you?
Yeah, so at the Streaming Idiots meetup, we did an interview.
With Kenny and Dave Edwards.
Yep. That was a good one as well.
All right. I think we've run the gamut, and we'll see you next week, I hope.
Yep. See you next week.
Happy Easter, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.